All right, so these guys, we sell these in our store. We have the 7-way and the 4-way test strips, depending on what you want to pay attention to. Generally what we say is testing once a week, and I'd prefer that you test first and then do your maintenance. That seems to be the easiest way, so that if you do have to throw in shock, or I should say when you do have to throw in shock, it doesn't alter what the test strip shows, and you'll get a little bit more accurate reading on your pH in particular. The two things that we want you to pay attention to are free chlorine and pH. If those two are within check every single week, and they're generally speaking near the range that they have on the chart here, then you're in a good spot. I don't necessarily need you to address these things unless they're super out of whack, either really low or really high. And they stay like that consistently. That's when we want to be addressing and trying to do our best to bring the pH down or bring the chlorine up. You'll see on these test strips in particular, the free chlorine is the top one and the pH is the third one. It's going to look a little bit different from one test strip to the next, but the colors generally stay the same. It's usually purple for chlorine, and it's a scale of kind of like a orangish to a pinkish color for your pH. And so if you're super high or low, you want to address it, otherwise not. The way that you actually do this, what I found to be the most effective is to dip a test strip into the water, swish it around for a second or two, and then immediately check. And the top pad on here corresponds to the top output on the chart, and so on and so forth all the way down. Again, we just want you to do free chlorine and pH. So we're going to do this test strip real quick, and then we're going to check immediately. And we just shocked our hot tub, so my chlorine is really high, which is to be expected. And we actually just addressed our pH today, so my pH is well within check. And so this tells me that my chemistry is at a good spot, and I can leave it for the week because I already did my shock, I did my staining scale. And so my maintenance took me about 10 minutes. That's all it really should take you at home if you're doing the right things and you're staying consistent with it.